Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you have already watched my first video, this is my second video. This is my little Squishmallow mascot, Archie. And today we're making ooblek. You're going to need some sort of container. I'm using this bottle. You're going to need cornstarch and a spoon, funnel, and water to put in the bottle. I'm going to fill this bottle with water, halfway, or just about. Then I'm going to take my funnel, put it into the bottle, and just start filling it with cornstarch. This is going to make ooblek, which is a non-Newtonian fluid. And the harder you hit the ooblek, the harder the ooblek becomes. And say you were to drop a brick on it from 30 feet above the ooblek, it could shatter the brick. But say you were to set the brick on top of the ooblek, the brick would just sink. It's really cool. And you can color it, but you have to color the water and make sure it's pretty dark so that you can actually see the color after you add in your cornstarch. So just add some of this cornstarch. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. It's about 2.5 tablespoons into 10 ounces of water. So, I'm gonna put the cap on here and shake it up. Should probably screw that on better. Alright, it is not ooblek yet. So I'm gonna add another 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch and hopefully manage to get some better ooblek. I'm sorry, my voice is monotone, but I just hope you will like and subscribe because this is a new channel. This is only my second video, as I have already said, and if you read my channel description, it actually says, just a channel I hope will launch. At the end of this video, I will be providing you with my Instagram, so that if you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram. But for now, let's focus on the ooblek. The cornstarch sometimes gets stuck in the funnel. I'm gonna start shaking this up again. What I'm gonna try now is I'm going to get a small bowl. Pour a bit of this in. Just got a tiny bowl from the cabinet. And it is still not ready. Now, if you'd like, you can try this in a smaller container, which makes you have to use less cornstarch. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in this bowl. And if you're using this method, you're going to need another spoon. So I'm getting another spoon. I think there's a bit of undissolved black at the bottom. Speaking of which, this seems like it might have started to thicken, but let's just add a bit more ooblek. I mean, not ooblek, cornstarch. And see if this helps thicken this mixture. It has not helped, but we're gonna try and test something real quick. Now, let me just try something. There was no ooblek in the bottom of that bottle. That was a failed attempt right there. I'm gonna add a bit more cornstarch to this. Stir it up. And you just add cornstarch until it's the right consistency. And you can test it by seeing if it is at a point where you can move it around by gently pushing your finger through the ooblek. But if you try and push it, it instantly solidifies. Now, sometimes stirring it can cause a few problems. So what you do then is you just put your cornstarch in the bottle. Just trying to get the cornstarch out of the funnel right now. It tends to get stuck in this funnel, like a lot. Just gonna do that and let it dissolve. So, while that's dissolving, I'm going to be showing you how to make a garden planter with another bottle. I'm going to use the wrapper as a reference. I'm going to get some scissors. Now, be careful. You might have to unscrew the cap of the bottle. And again, cutting from there. It's pretty hard. Like, really hard. You might have to find a way to remove this red band from the top of the cap. Be careful while doing this because you could get severely injured if you cut yourself with these scissors. I have no clue where those went. So now, you just keep cutting on with these scissors. I'm currently working on a special piece of merch that will have a special code on it for once I reach 1 million subscribers, if I ever do. And the person who buys this piece of merch, it's a special limited edition, will maybe be given a special axolotl plush, but this is only if I'm able to, and if the channel actually gets 1 million subscribers. So, this is your garden planter. Of course, you might want to clean it out. This is a bit dirty. And now let's check in on our ooblek. First, going to pour out the water. So you can kind of see in the bottom where the ooblek is. Now, it'll probably be hard to get the ooblek out of the bottle, but that just means your ooblek formed, but it's very slow. But you should have a bit in your bowl. I did not add enough cornstarch, but it's pretty simple. Just add cornstarch and water together. And voila, you've got your very own confusing liquid. So, ooblek acts the way it does because it is called a non-Newtonian fluid. It doesn't exactly obey the laws of Newton's laws of physics, but all liquids kind of act like ooblek, but some are labeled non-Newtonian because they act more like this, such as water not being labeled non-Newtonian, but it does act like ooblek to an extent. If you do hit water hard enough, it can be as hard as brick, which is why if you fall in water from, say, Mount Everest, it is severely fatal. But there are also things such as ooblek. You can punch it and it's like you're punching concrete. Now, this garden planter, I do want to say, might work, might not. It might be a good idea to put like a hole in the bottom so that you can let the water drain out a little bit. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. I'm really hoping everyone who sees this does. And